Hey guys, still there. I recently received my press account, which on the one hand is good news, because now I can review every single vehicle in the game. I have at least plenty of XP, I got all the tier 9s unlocked. They gave me a bunch of gold to spend on seemingly whatever I prefer. And I have quite a few vehicles that I would love to try out, so this will be the first one, the B1 Draco. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have enough credits to actually buy all the retrofits yet, so the only retrofit I'm running with currently will be the augmented optics. Aside from that, I have the thing completely upgraded. You can see it here. I have everything unlocked except for the credit packages, but those are not really that important. So, now I can equip this thing. Let's go with the consumables, of course. High tier field maintenance kit, spare, medical, auto fire extinguisher. Now, I've been hearing mixed stories about this vehicle. Some people say it's absolutely atrocious. Other people say, well, it's workable. I don't know. I just don't know how well this thing will perform. So that's exactly what I'm here to find out. Just as a bit of a preview of the B1 Draco. Keep in mind, it may look like it follows up with the tank destroyers, because it's right there, but it's a tier 9 AFV. It's an armored fighting vehicle. It's not, in fact, a tier 9 tank destroyer. And aside from that, it is a very, very big tank destroyer, carrying virtually no armor. 58 millimeters, 58, steel all around, no modifiers. So, I believe this thing was actually designed as a tier 9, sorry, not as a tier 9, but as a gun. So, let's see how this thing performs. We're going into Operation Sapphire. And got Commander Sabrina here, which is going to help me with spotting. I have Augmented Optics 3, which will give me a view range of 495. And with that, I'm also going to try to be the eyes of the team. Now, let's see what kind of team I'm geared up with. Tier 9 T90 MSs, a Ariete, and a Panzerhaubitze 2000. My target penetration isn't that good. I'm definitely not going to be able to penetrate the front of enemy tanks. I might be able to go through the sides. Let's see, the penetration on the main gun. 277 to 339. Most of the tanks will go through, or I will be able to go through the side of most tanks with that. 76mm HE. 62 to 301 damage. 12 to 14 penetration. Right. So that's just going to be my, let's say, fallback round. Now, of course, there's a flip side to having a press account, because now I have nothing to grind for. And I was playing this game quite a bit, just to grind and unlock more vehicles. But this time, not so much. I can just enjoy the game for the game's sake. Targets are up. Of course, they are heavily armored. Whoa, that's a bit of high damage. Side of the turret. Pretty damn lucky that thing didn't hit me. 1800 damage. That's not bad at all. No pen. Side of the vehicle, reloading. Reloading a clip apparently takes 14 seconds. Which I gotta say isn't half bad. Especially considering I can do 2000 damage every 14 seconds. Considering that I would be in range with every single shot. That's not likely to happen, but, you know. Alright, salvage 2 Leopard. Of course, this thing is wheeled, so it will bounce all over the map.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Let's see, what are you aiming at, Sunshine? Not me, apparently.
Nailed him.
Not bad, the amount of damage that this thing can put out. Not a good shot on the Challenger there. Kill. Okay, I'm a pretty fast vehicle. I might as well go for that ammunition storage, weapon cache. Oh, Thunderbolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloody hell, 1000 damage in the span of 5 seconds, maybe? I'm just not sure about taking this thing into a PvP match. I'm not sure how well it would perform there. He's out. Stingray. Missed first. 2. Whoops. Unfortunately, I didn't seem to have damaged my ally. Although I'm pretty sure I shot into his rear. But it doesn't show up as enemy or as outgoing damage in my selector. Interestingly. Alright. Let's go for lightly armored stuff first, so that's the VFM.
Good hit. Ricochet,
Side
no
shot,
effect.
nope. Let's see about the other stuff. Terminator, reloading the
Identified.
clip.
Hostile,
Of course I
tank.
can laze this thing. I'm an AFV, not a TD.
I nailed him. Ricochet. No pen.
Come on, one
Good
more.
hit.
Right there through his own screen. There you go. Leaves me with one round.
Nailed him.
Screw it. 6,000 damage so far. Putting me first on the team. Second now after the other one. Which is of course the T90 with his massive damage output. Let's see if I can pen at that range. Not really. Not at that angle anyway. M1A2. Gun depression could use a little work.
Target destroyed.
Target down.
No effect.
Not going into the side of the Terminator 2 here.
Good hit. No pen.
Going for the turret then. I'm still pretty cautious with this vehicle. I don't want to expose it too much because 1800 hit points at this tier, oops, is gonna melt away right quick.
Nailed him.
385. Look at the amount of damage that this thing puts out.
Ricochet. No pen.
Side the turret, maybe? No, not at this angle. M1A1.
Good hit.
Side the
Enemy
turret.
destroyed.
Leopard 2. Not at this angle.
Identified.
No, it's just bouncing
Hostile
off.
tank.
One round left. 360. 8,500 damage. 7 seconds to reload. I have a feeling that this thing could run out of ammo. That might be a problem for it. Looks like the Leopard's no longer interested in me, or at least not for the moment. But he is nicely exposing the side of his turret.
Expect some enemy
There.
reinforcement.
Ramka 99 behind.
Penetrated.
Really don't want this thing to start putting its ammo into my side.
Identified.
Thunderbolt.
Hostile tank. Penetrated.
Decent shot. That's a big clip damage again. I think I penetrated with almost all of my shots there.
Identify target. Keep control of the factory. Enemy destroyed.
There's another vehicle I'd love to try out, the M8. I haven't actually driven that thing
Threat
yet.
destroyed.
Weasel.
Direct hit. Reloading.
13,000 damage. Keeping up with the T90. I'll take this thing out. Doesn't really need to take a T90 gun to take that thing out. Or anything that caliber.
I penetrated. Ricochet.
Side the turret.
Target hit.
Yep. Side of the vehicle. Rear of the vehicle even.
Direct hit. Target down.
There, target down. Weasel died, I suppose. No, it's still there. This Thunderbolt, fortunately... Oh! I take that back. He is now focused on me.
Identified. Hostile tank.
Something spawned behind me.
Target eliminated.
T80. Yeah, no thanks. Not interested.
Penetrated. Target hit.
The amount of damage that this thing outputs, again, very impressive. I've driven clip loaders before. Of course, the Warrior, you got
Now hurry and
I
go
haven't
take the
driven the
factory.
Weaselette, but the VBL, the Fox, those clips that do quite a bit of damage per shot. Let's say the larger caliber clip guns. But this amount of damage I have not seen in a clip yet. Come on, show me your side.
Penetrated.
Wow, even at that angle?
No effect. Direct hit. Enemy destroyed.
Target down. 2,000 damage with a clip.
Ricochet.
And the last one bounced. Could have been more. And I've now well overtaken the T90 MS that was coming close to my damage output. Ramka there. Target down. Alright. Might as well trigger the cap now. Seize this weapons factory. This thing looks like it's really heavy, but it moves at 80 kph. Just the look of that turret, it looks huge. Probably more targets up, but I haven't seen them. Look at that, Bladziak hasn't taken a scratch. That's the guy with the maximum damage output after mine. Yeah, looks like we got this. No more targets, no more tanks, nothing. Okay.
That was a good mission, Black Company. We will be able to use this area for resupply now.
Gotta say, that did a lot more damage than I expected. And pretty much without taking a scratch. I think I got hit by maybe artillery or an autocannon round one or twice. Yeah, artillery splashed me a little bit. How much experience would that get me? Not that I need it currently, but let's just say that this was a normal grind. What could I expect here? 13,000 XP. Nice. Top tier. 10,000 in spotting damage. Yeah, this thing has potential. Just not too sure how it's going to perform in PvE. Alright, so that wasn't half bad. Let's see how it's going to perform in another mission. This one's Direwolf. Move into a peaceful town. Provide cover for fleeing civilians. This means I have a little bit less urban cover, which will mean more exposure to the vehicle. And more exposure could mean starting to take damage. Of course, that's not really what this thing does best. It's not a tank, it's an AFV. Actually, I suppose you could call it a SPOG, a self-propelled anti-air gun. So let's see how this thing is going to perform in a, let's say, a cluttered urban environment. Gotta say, it is weird to have all of these tier 9 vehicles without really having worked for them. But it is nice, because now I can review these things at a pretty steady pace without having to grind them all. So you can expect to see more Armored Warfare videos over the coming, let's say, few weeks, in order to grind, or in order to review all of these things. See how they perform, whether I like them, whether you should get them, etc. For the meantime, joining the mission, again in the Draco. I should have taken these crew skills, by the way, but I'm a bit too late with that. So, similar setup. Draco, T90MS, Ariete, or Ariete. I'm not sure. Is it Ariete or Ariete? Leo 2A5 and a Panzer Haubitze 2000. I'm not sure Artie's going to have a good match, because I don't think Direwolf is a very good Artie map at all. But okay. Not sure if it's a good map for me either, but at least we have 3 main battle tanks that can hopefully take the damage, while I scour behind them with my absolutely non-existent armor and my pretty damn large vehicle. Look at that, this thing is taller than a main battle tank. It's also a bit faster. I think I got up to 80 kph last match. Secondary objective is all the way over there, which usually isn't a problem. I think a couple patches back they changed that, because it used to be up there or down there, and it was always a struggle to get there in time.
We're trying to protect the civilians at the castle, but keep your eyes open for an evac route.
Let's stick with this Leo 2A5. Letting him round the corners first. Oh, hello.
No head. Good hit. Direct hit. Target eliminated.
There, target down. 1195. Not a lot of damage in the clip, because I was going for the turret.
Get over there
Sting
and cover our
2.
backs, Black Company.
Yep.
Ricochet.
No pen. Backing up a bit. Let the Leo 2 take a few shots. And 5 seconds, he's going to take another shot before I get loaded, probably. There, well done. Right flank. Left flank, Thunderbolt, and M1A2. I feel awfully exposed in this vehicle right now. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, not all at once. Slays the 2A6. 2A6 is usually a pretty tough to pen target.
Target hit.
1A2, not so much. Let's see, we have the Thunderbolt there that just died. Not a good shot at the side of the turret, which is usually a weakly armored spot. Oh, Jesus, hello. What's the gun depression like? Not too much. Again, the gun is designed to go up, not down.
Identified.
3 seconds. Take out this Leo first.
Penetrated.
Punishing him for shooting me. How about this guy? 2A1 behind cover. Is that a warrior? Yeah, that was a warrior. Blazing.
Target locked. Request no pen.
You, sir, are about to get clipped. Or at least I hope so.
Penetrated.
Yeah, not really. Don't mind me. I'm all exposed up here. And I'm gonna get away from here. And I don't have the gun depression. Wonderful. Target down. 2A6. I suppose you're not supposed to drive this vehicle in reverse, but it works all the same. 688. 5,500 damage, which is second after the T90. Defend next time. I'm gonna just reload the
Enemies
clip.
heading to Delta 2. Take them out.
I thought that this thing was lacking penetration capability, but it does not really seem to have that problem. It seems like it's doing rather well.
Identified. Awesome. Thanks.
Lasing the 1A2.
Target locked.
Yep,
Requesting
got
fire
him.
support.
Another 1A2. Of course, I want to shoot my laced one, but now I can penetrate him.
Good hit.
Oh, bloody hell. And I rammed into the friendly and got myself killed. Well, that's a bit of an anticlimactic ending. Don't get hit by an M1A2, at least not twice. Look at that. 3 shots and a bit of ramming damage from a friendly is what got me killed. These things do 600 damage each. The M1A2 a little bit less, 530, and I just got killed off. That did turn the 2A5 yellow, which is not entirely accurate. It means team killer, but I just consider it a, let's say, driving accident on my part, because I was trying to reverse into cover, trying to use this large boulder here as cover. And he just happened to come from that direction. Anyway, that's it for this test drive of the B1 Draco. I gotta say, I am not unimpressed with this thing. I really like the way it performs. You just gotta make sure you're not getting hit. And I may be taking this thing into a PvP match every once in a while just to do a full review on it, but that'll come somewhere in the next coming weeks. Until then, hope you enjoyed. Plenty of material for me to make anyway, so I hope I'll be seeing you again very soon.